Welcome everyone to today's training on creating a paid newsletter and mastering email marketing. This session will help you set up some email automations on Kajabi to engage and to nurture your audience, and also learn how to monetize a paid newsletter. Email marketing is one of the most powerful tools to building relationships with your audience, generating recurring revenue. Whether you're just starting or maybe you've been doing all of this for a while, I hope this training will provide you actionable insights that help you increase your engagement and make more sales. We will cover some strategy, we will cover some tech setup, and I will introduce you to how to build a paid newsletter to generate consistent income. By the end of today's training, you'll have a roadmap to start implementing paid newsletters, email automations that will help you grow and scale your business. So let's dive in and get started. What will we cover today? It's a lot. I want you to finish this training understanding newsletters, understanding the difference between broadcast emails, email sequences, and event emails. So that's the idea of what we will be doing today. Let's talk about the newsletter. What is a newsletter? A newsletter is a direct way for you to engage with your audience without interference of social media algorithms. You can claim control of this audience. It's like a magazine subscription. It will allow you to build a loyal audience that receives your content directly on their inbox, ensuring they don't miss any updates. So you will be able to own the relationship with these subscribers, allowing you for consistent engagement. And if you decide to make it a paid newsletter, obviously you're going to have consistent income as well. Let's talk about 5 reasons you should add a newsletter subscription to your online business. First of all, as we just mentioned, the direct communication. Unlike social media, where algorithms control the visibility, a newsletter can give you direct access to your audience. You can send personalized content straight to their inbox, ensuring that they don't miss any updates. This is crucial for our relationship building and staying on top of mind of your audience. So direct communication is our first reason. Second reason, builds brand loyalty and trust. Your newsletter will provide a consistent way to stay connected, as we've mentioned before, and you can offer valuable content regularly and position yourself as the authority in your niche. Over time, this audience will begin to trust you more and will be more inclined to choose your products over your competitors. Reason number 3 is to drive traffic and sales. Your newsletter has the ability to drive traffic to your website, whether you're promoting a blog content, a product launch, a special sale. A well-crafted email can bring people in, and you can always customize the segmentation. Who are you sending this to be able to boost your conversion rates? Your newsletter will also allow you to collect valuable data. Every time you send a newsletter, you're collecting data, open rates, click rates, what people are really engaging with, what interests them. So this data is gold when it comes to understanding your audience preferences and improving your content. And last but not least, it's a very cost-effective marketing tool that you have available. With platforms like Kajabi, they offer built-in email features, built-in newsletter features that will help you reach audience affordably. What might be the potential drawback of doing your newsletter? They are very powerful, but they do require time. They require effort. So you have to be creating engaging content regularly, and that can be time consuming, especially if you have a small team or if you're a solopreneur. So it's very important that you focus, and we will talk about now what's right for your business to make sure this is something you really want. Another challenge is keeping your audience engaged without overwhelming them so that they don't feel fatigued from all the content they might receive. And obviously, we have to be compliant with some regulations like the GDPR, can spam. That's also very important. So is a newsletter right for your business? In the end, the decision to add a newsletter will depend on your business goals and the resources you have. If you're looking to build a very long-term relationship and have the capacity to maintain great content, the benefits can be significant. But if you're unsure, start small. Maybe you can send one monthly newsletter and then scale up once you see results. If you have a well executed newsletter strategy, you will be able to create a powerful tool that drives engagement and sales for your online business. So let's think of your goals. Why would you have a newsletter? You need clear goals. What do you want to achieve? Are you going to use your newsletter to drive traffic to your website, to convert your subscribers into leads? Are you looking to add a revenue stream and then you can focus on offering premium content or upselling to a paid subscription or service? Or are you just looking to keep them informed but have some call to actions to measure your success further on? If you want to create a new revenue stream, you must create premium content. This is a key strategy, especially when you want to monetize, because people are more likely to subscribe if they feel they're getting something they can't find somewhere else. So offer, for example, in-depth tutorials, expert interviews, industry analysis. These are some of the things that can set your newsletter apart, while you might be driving recurring revenue. That's what we really want. Another strategy is to bundle your newsletter with existing offers. For example, a course or a membership. That's a plan I have, and today I'll show you an example of what I'm planning with my own membership, where I'm going to provide some free frameworks inside the membership for them. So it's not free actually, right? But people can start reading some content, and then they have to have a paywall break where they have to pay to be able to access the full content. So this is something you can also do, and we will see it further on today when we do the tech setup. So your newsletter is the overall product, but you will have each post as an individual piece of content that's released on a schedule. That could be weekly, that could be monthly. It depends on you. It's like a magazine. You publish weekly or you publish monthly. You will decide how you're going to do this. How can you capture subscribers? We will have to have a simple form. And Kajabi uses double opt-in to ensure that subscribers confirm their interest, which strengthens your sender reputation and ensures you have high deliverability. This newsletter form will capture and collect the information from your visitor, their name, their email, and you can always choose if you want to add any other content to that form. So basically, we will have them subscribe on the newsletter, receive a confirmation email or single opt-in to be able to access all of this content. When you're creating your newsletter, we have to create compelling content. Content is the heart of your newsletter. If your content doesn't grab attention, your newsletter won't succeed. So please start engaging with a great subject line. This is what gets your emails opened. Use curiosity, use urgency, exclusivity to make them open that email. And once they're inside that email, then make sure the visual appeal, it's cohesive with your brand. You can, without overwhelming them, add images or bullet points or short paragraphs that make them be able to scan this newsletter and find it interesting. And final but not least, you have to have clear call to actions, whether you're encouraging subscribers to visit your website, to purchase a product, to share the newsletter. Make sure each newsletter guides them on a call to action, on a final goal that you have for building that newsletter. Inside Kajabi, you will be able to customize how this newsletter looks. So it has your brand settings, your colors, your fonts, which are already on a website theme. So you'll see that anything you do on the newsletter applies to your website as well when you're creating this experience. But just make sure it aligns with your own brand voice as well. If you haven't used Kajabi yet, basically when you're editing your website theme, now you will have access to newsletter post, and the newsletter subscription page that you can customize with your own brand and your own fonts. So how do we create all of this inside Kajabi? It's very simple, and we will work together on this, but basically you go to your products, create a new product, and you have different options: courses, podcast, coaching, community, downloadable digital products, which I have trainings on all of these, and your newsletter. Then you will follow the screen instructions, and today I'll show you step by step how this works. When we are editing your newsletter, you're going to see that we can add different content. We can add bulleted list, numbered list, buttons, images, different kind of headings, embed content from YouTube, from TikTok, from X or Twitter, and you will be able to add two kind of breaks to offer exclusive access to this newsletter. One of those breaks is the subscriber break. Here, it's a powerful way to be able to encourage people to subscribe. They won't see the content until they subscribe below this break. So that's one of the breaks you can add. And then we have the paywall break, which is only visible to paid subscribers. So they must log in or they have to purchase your newsletter offer to be able to view the content. Every single post, you have to be able to optimize it. And Kajabi provides you spaces where you will be able to modify these settings. You can define which is the URL slot with better SEO to improve the discoverability and shareability of this post. You can define a title and description that's really relevant, that the keywords you use are relevant to boost your SEO or search engine optimization, your place on Google, in other words. When you're crafting this title, make sure it's not longer than 60 characters and that you aim for clarity and have your relevant words there. You can add your page description, keep it at under 160 characters, and you can also define who's the author. And if you want to keep that post only on your website and newsletter, or only on your newsletter if you want. You will be able to add a preview text. This is a text that it's the first impression when it arrives to the inbox on your that your recipient gets, because they can see a small preview text on mobile or on their phone when they're checking their email. So it's very important that this preview text also, you think of what it's going to say so that they want to open it. And when everything's ready, then we will publish our content. You can publish it immediately or you can schedule when to send it. It's going to provide you with all the metrics that you need. So regularly you can analyze your performance. It's crucial for success to be checking your open rates, your click-through rates, the conversions it's actually generating, for you to be able to improve this, for you to gain insights into your audience behavior and the engagement. So some of the metrics that the newsletter product inside Kajabi offers is the overview in general of how many subscribers you have, how many people are opening, the click-through rate that they have, how many are new, how many unsubscribed, so the net subscribers from which those that you gained minus the one that unsubscribed, the engagements based on openings, clicks, and impressions, and finally the health metrics of your newsletter, which include the bounce rates, emails that didn't reach people's inbox, complaints, anyone that marked you as spam, and the people who opted out as well. So now let's build our first newsletter. We will be doing step by step inside Kajabi, creating your newsletter product, creating your paywall offer. We will create a first post, customize the site settings, and set up that opt-in page so that you can be able to see how everything works. First of all, you need your Kajabi account, and I have an exclusive offer just for you. If you're watching this training between October 31st and November 11, 2024, you have access to the best incredible offer of 50% off Kajabi for your first 12 months. This is the perfect time to get started and build an online business. But that's not all. You sign up during this time frame using my affiliate link with no additional cost to you. You will also receive an exclusive bonus package that includes my agency offering a done-for-you service. Only 25 spots are available. What will my agency do for you? Set up your one-page website. My team will design and build a high-converting one-page website tailored to your brand based on the content that you provide based on our framework and one of our templates. We will build for you an online course, set everything up for you with only up to 10 video lessons so you can start selling. And we will build a basic sales funnel setup so that you have your sales page, your checkout page, and your thank you page ready. I will invite you to access my exclusive Facebook group I will gift you my Kajabi Kickstart course. And besides that, you get that 50% off all Kajabi plans. This bonus has nothing to do with Kajabi. It's just a gift for using my link that you can find at mariataveras.com/Kajabi50. So an important note, when you sign up for Kajabi, this is how it might look on your end. Please use your name and email address instead of the continue through Google. Why? Because on my experience, this ensures that you actually use my link and automatically receive my exclusive bonuses. Using your name and email will ensure that Kajabi sends you an automated email with access to my bonuses, including the course setup, the funnel, the Kajabi Kickstart course, and more. If you do sign up through Google, there's a risk that you will not be linked to my affiliate account and you will not receive that automated email with a bonus. This is an automated process. If you don't use my link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi50, you will not receive the email and you will not be able to redeem the bonus. So please make sure you get everything you're entitled to by adding your name, your email at the sign up form. Kajabi will send you a confirmation email and the bonus access will be right there. And I can't wait to help you thrive. Oh, and by the way, maybe you're watching this after November 11, 2024, or you just want a 30-day trial instead of the 50% off, which is a no-brainer. Like, I would do that right now immediately because it's for the first 12 months. However, if you prefer a 30-day free trial with all the tools you need to build and scale your business, your online business, and explore everything the platform can do of Kajabi, you can also use my affiliate link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi, and you will still receive an exclusive bonus package. Not only your 30-day free trial, you will be able to save $149 and test out the #1 best platform for online courses. You will get access to my Kajabi Kickstart course, a step-by-step guide to launch your course and your business, and access to my exclusive Facebook group where you can ask questions, get advice, and connect with others. You start with your trial, and after the trial, when you start becoming a Kajabi paying customer, please email me your receipts and you'll get a free 60-minute strategy call for me to support your business. The link is in the description below, mariataveras.com/Kajabi. If it's the 50% off /Kajabi50 for you to start today. So hurry up and get your 30-day free trial or the promo. It won't last forever. And remember, I'm a Kajabi affiliate and I do receive a commission when you purchase at no extra cost to you. So basically, go click the link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi, and then on the landing page, you will click on claim your 30-day free trial and exclusive bonuses. Remember to add your first name, last name, and email address instead of the continue with Google so that we can guarantee that you do receive my email. And click on get started. Add your name, your email, and here we are. It says, get your free trial after 30-day free trial, $149 per month. You can always upgrade or downgrade that plan. You can do annual if you want a discount per year. You will save $360 by paying annually, and you have to create a password and add your card number. Click on start free trial and please check your email because you have to confirm the email they sent to activate your account. You will receive 2 emails from Kajabi. The first one, confirmation instructions you must open, and then my exclusive bonuses from Kajabi support. Please look out for that email. So first of all, let's click on the email with the confirmation instructions and click on verify. It happens a lot that people tell me that it didn't work because they didn't do this process. Welcome, we're excited to have you. What brings you to Kajabi? Fill this in. You will always need to add your address. This is for marketing purposes. Here, Kajabi is inviting you to do an onboarding to help you build, but it's optional for you to do it or not. Basically, you can build an audience if you want, what type of products, transformation, your logo. These are all part of the settings, so you can do all of this later. Now go back to the previous email and you will receive an email from me, but via Kajabi support, and here's where you will redeem all your bonuses. So please pay attention to both emails. You have to confirm your account and look out for that email to redeem my bonus. We're inside the Kajabi dashboard and now we have to build our newsletter products. I'm going to click on products, click all products, and click on get started or add new products if you already have existing products here. As I mentioned, Kajabi allows you to create a course, a podcast, a community, a coaching, a newsletter, or digital downloads. For the newsletter, as it says, you're going to turn your knowledge into a highly engaging email and web experience. Creating this newsletter will allow you to grow your business and build direct relationships with your audience. I'm going to click on get started. And for this example, we will be using the idea of my own membership. I have a membership called Digital Success Club where I teach life coaching masterclasses and have all my trainings and frameworks inside based on digital marketing and online business. I help those Kajabi business owners to thrive through educational content and coaching. So I'm going to create this newsletter for them. This is not my business inside Kajabi. This is a demo site. So I'm basically adding all the content from scratch. I have the image here. We need a thumbnail image that will appear on every aspect of our newsletter. I'm going to click next. Since this is a demo site, I don't have connected my Kajabi payment, Stripe, or PayPal. So I will finish the process as a free offer. Let's click next for now. Step 1, step 1, generating copy images for you, creating an opt-in form, it's doing all this automatic for you, and step 1 complete. Now step 2, creating a welcome email, send to your subscribers, generating copy images, so sign up for your first time up, and finally step 3, building the newsletter, generating some posts, that's using AI, and it says complete. Creation complete. It says let's walk you through what we built, what it looks like, and how to make changes. So I can go back to get started or continue viewing this product. As you can see, we have the title and the description right here. It says I have no theme installed and I have to install a theme to be able to customize newsletter websites pages. So this is very important for you to know that I would do on websites and choose a theme, right? But for now, let me finish showing you a bit around the newsletter product itself. So as we can see up top, you have all your stats that, as we mentioned, it's an overview, audience engagement, and health metrics. We have some posts that it wrote for me using AI. It's optional for me to read them and see if I can optimize them or create my own content. If we click up top to the right on settings, now here we can modify some content. We can modify the title, we can modify the description, the newsletter thumbnail. Here you can check or uncheck if you want to override the website's font sizes. I would keep everything cohesive, right? If you want to enable comments, lock them or hid them, you would toggle off. I would select a paywall offer here, and we're gonna build an offer. And for SEO purposes and social sharing, we obviously need all the content that about what's the title of our newsletter and what's the description as well. So let's add here the page title that we want. It could be something like Digital Success News and a description. We can include the image we want to show if people do share our newsletter subscription page, and let's click save for now. So now we have to build the offer. And first of all, let's add the title for this offer, the products that will be included. For now, it only has the newsletter, but I can add more products. For example, in my own membership, I have the vault where they have access to all their trainings. I have a community, and then I have an A2C on Kajabi training that they consume. So I'm going to click continue, and I can choose if it's paid or free. Since I'm not doing, I haven't connected any payment processor, I can only do paid for now. I'm going to click continue, and it allows me to customize the checkouts. So which background color I want, for example, I can be able to change all of this. It doesn't allow me to change the font. I'd rather have black, so I'm going to darken it a bit. Then I can decide what the button says, complete my purchase, pay now, buy now, or access now, since it's a newsletter, for example. I can add the address, the name of the customer or the lead, the phone number, their tax ID, and if I want to add terms and conditions, I can add a default text or a custom text that they would have to accept to be able to check mark right on my checkout. So I'm going to click save and finish. It's asking me to leave the site. I don't know why. And that's my offer. In general, if you haven't seen Kajabi offers before, you have the title, an internal title, the description. You can add an image that represents this, for example, the products, and you can add new products here. If after they purchase, you want to give access on a specific date because you're not ready, you would choose that date. If they lose access in 1 year, then you add the specific amount of days. You can add a post-purchase landing page, for example, that tells them what are the next steps, and automations like adding a tag, sending an email. And since I have more trainings on building funnels, I'm not going to focus so much now on building all the offer. I just wanted for you to see the full process. Then we have here the pricing, if it's free, if it's paid. It's not asking me for much information because I don't have my payment processor now connected. If you want to upsell, create an after purchase flow so people purchase other stuff that bring more value and more income, increasing your average order value, you would do that here. We have the settings as well, and you can send notifications to yourself. For example, if you want to know when, obviously you want to know when someone purchases, send cart abandonment emails. If this person is already inside your account, so they logged in, they gave your email, they will receive the abandonment emails. And if you want to edit the full checkout again, you can come here and modify everything on that checkout. So basically that's the offer. Let's go back to our product. As you can see here, you can manage the comments. When there are comments, you can delete them, recover them, reply to them. And I'm going to click here, edit the newsletter again, so you can see what kind of stuff you can do. And now back to settings. So we can see that we can now choose our paywall offer. So it's very important for you to choose which is your paywall offer for this newsletter. Now let's go back and let's create our new post. I'm going to click on new post. And here you can see, you can use Kajabi Ama. Ama means ask me anything, which is like ChatGPT. It's a AI bot that can help you build anything you need. You will be able to preview and publish. Your post here can add all the content, and we will see everything that you can add right now. So for example, this is for my membership, we will create an idea of how to create a lead magnet funnel to grow your list inside Kajabi, for example. What's the idea of this post? We can have content that's free that people can see on my website and on the newsletter. Then I can have a subscriber break for people that have to subscribe to keep on watching. And then I can also have a paywall break with, for example, my frameworks on how to create your lead magnets, the content, the funnel, the email sequences, a ChatGPT prompts that will help you create. All of that can be behind my paywall break. If we start writing our posts, we can see that if I click command / I can see all the contents that I can add. I can add bulleted list, numbered list, buttons, images, block quotes, Adobe Express images or content. That's like Canva. Horizontal rule, the paywall break, the subscriber break, different kind of headings, and embed YouTube links, TikTok links, Twitter links, and any other link if you want. So for example, imagine we start adding some content here. Why lead magnets matter. Steps to creating a high impact newsletter. So imagine I'm adding more content, and now I want to add a subscriber break. And under this break, I can add, for example, we can put a title here that says, want to learn step by step? In this exclusive training, we'll walk you through creating a lead magnet funnel inside Kajabi. And now I can add the training. It could be with a video. And in this case, I would have a YouTube video right here. Submit the URL. And after that, I can also add a paywall break. For example, if I want to share more information here, get full access, unlock the full lead magnet framework and AI prompts, join the club today, and we will add a paywall break, selecting my paywall offer, which I already have selected here. It says public content above this block, and then only paid and logged in subscribers on the web will have access to the content below this block. And now I can add my framework. So let's say I have my framework ready. I'm just going to add it right here. And I think it kind of removed my paywall break, so I'm going to add it again. So it's saved. Let's go to the settings. We can add a thumbnail for this specific post. So let's say I have a thumbnail here. I'm going to click save. And I can add tags. For example, Kajabi, online business, lead magnet, and funnels. I can add an author. In this case, it would be me. If I don't want this post to be on my website, I have to click hide, and I have to complete the SEO and sharing settings for this post. So for example, I can have here a title. This post would be how to create a lead magnet funnel Kajabi. Add a description, add the SEO image. And if I want comments on this specific post to be hidden, visible, or locked, when my subscribers receive this email, which subject I want, the preview text. And now I can choose who will receive this email. All subscribers, a segment of subscribers, and I can define this segment. Only free subscribers, only paid, or none. So for now, I'm going to click all subscribers, and let's click save. Now I'm going to click publish, and it says only paid subscribers will be able to read the full article. Free subscribers will be able to read before the paywall break. The email subject to the preview text and who's receiving it. And if I want to publish right now or schedule for later. So for example, let's say it's going to be today, but I want to publish at 8 p.m. And I'm going to click continue and review. Now I could schedule for October 30th. If I want to change that, let's click on schedule. And I'm just gonna publish it so we can see how this looks. Publish right now, continue and review, publish and send. Why am I doing this? Because now I want to show you how this works. It's sending, so I can't preview, but on this button I can preview my newsletter, which looks like this. So I didn't choose a theme, but I can see my newsletter subscription page. So this is how it looks now. The sign up page and each post page looks like this. You can add comments and you can subscribe. If I go to website and design, I can choose which theme I will be using. So for example, let's pick a template and let's say I'm going to use this one, Reach. Let's click on Get Started. And now that I have that, I can either go through here to find my newsletter page or click on websites pages and find specifically the newsletter post subscribe so that I can customize the fonts, the styling, and everything. So this is, for example, the main newsletter page. If I click on settings, I can add a favicon. This applies to my full website. I can define a background color if I want. I'm just going to do this so that you can see how it might look. I can add a background image. What's the primary color of my site? So let's say I'm going to use this one. Button background color, I want to use more like a coral. The button text, I want it to be white. So that's how you start changing stuff so that it's cohesive with your own brand. I use Roboto as well, but let's say you were using Playfair. You could change everything around. Well, not the body font though. Let's say it was the heading fonts that we were using Playfair, and then maybe Poppins for the body. Let's click save. And you can see how everything changes different, like the visual appeal based on what fonts you choose. The font colors, if you want to change them, for example, as well. The body fonts you can change, and all the heading sizes for mobile and desktop. So you can customize your newsletter. You can customize how each post looks, the body, where other recent posts are below, and then a hero image where you can choose what appears for the subscription. If you have another language, for example, you can change how it says subscribe in Spanish. For example, I would put suscríbete, and the subscription page as well. You can always change everything here if you want. The logo right now is on top, but it could be right, left, it could be in line, it could be hidden, whatever you prefer. So just play around with this, and now you have your newsletter ready. So remember to build this inside Kajabi. Sign up for my affiliate link, and let's get to work. Now you have your newsletter products ready, your paywall offer ready, you're ready to monetize. Let's talk about how to build and grow your subscriber list. Part of being able to build and grow is define your value proposition. Before you promote, be clear on why your content is so valuable. Communicate the benefits of subscribers, being able to join, what they get, exclusive offers, insights, industry tips. Always have a compelling opt-in incentive, an exclusive guide, an ebook, a checklist, a prompt, a webinar, a framework. These incentives have to align with the interest and the pain points that you're solving for your clients. Leverage social media, as I said. Make all your posts engaging. Give all your followers a reason to click and subscribe. Collaboration with influencers. Optimize for SEO. That this is going to help you increase the chance of getting organic traffic. And always encourage referrals on each email, on each post. Allow them to have referral discounts, special shout outs for loyal subscribers, for example. And finally, always track your growth and your engagement. Analyze. Use this data to experiment new tactics, refine your approach, and keep improving on what's working best for your audience. So your next steps is to define that goal, your audience, and create. You have homework, obviously. You do, right? So what's your homework today? Sign up to Kajabi using my affiliate link. Create your newsletter. Define who's your audience, your target audience. It will be a paid or a free subscription. Customize the website theme and build your first post with a great subject line, a clear call to action. Add images, videos if you want. Set up your paywall break or subscriber break for exclusive access. And on our Facebook group, I will leave the link below this video. Please share a screenshot. And if you have any questions, let me know. Now again, remember the offer of Kajabi. So sign up today. This is the offer. If you're watching this training between October 31st and November 11, 2024, you have access to the best incredible offer of 50% off Kajabi for your first 12 months. This is the perfect time to get started and build an online business. But that's not all. You sign up during this time frame using my affiliate link with no additional cost to you. You will also receive an exclusive bonus package that includes my agency offering a done-for-you service. Only 25 spots are available. What will my agency do for you? Set up your one-page website. My team will design and build a high-converting one-page website tailored to your brand based on the content that you provide based on our framework and one of our templates. We will build for you an online course, set everything up for you with only up to 10 video lessons so you can start selling. And we will build a basic sales funnel setup so that you have your sales page, your checkout page, and your thank you page ready. I will invite you to access my exclusive Facebook group. I will gift you my Kajabi Kickstart course. And besides that, you get that 50% off all Kajabi plans. This bonus has nothing to do with Kajabi. It's just a gift for using my link that you can find at mariataveras.com/Kajabi50. Let's talk about email marketing. Email marketing is both an art and a science. It's a way to directly connect with your audience, nurture relationships, and ultimately drive conversions. Every email that you send to your list should have a reason, should have a purpose. It's direct communication. It's a marketing technique where you will email users and attract clients with it. You'll be able to customize how you speak to them. This is not about social media where you speak to everyone together. You can use their first name and speak directly to them. This is a powerful tool for any online business that wants to connect, update your prospects, engage your customers, and bring even customers back if they're not purchasing from you now. There are different stages from email marketing that I want to share with you so that you understand all of these stages, that when they're used together, they create a complete strategy that will help you turn leads into loyal customers. We will walk through each stage to see how they work and why they're important. If you use this strategically, you're going to set up an effective email machine that will boost engagement and sales. So the stage one is indoctrination. When someone's new to your list, we want to indoctrinate them, welcome them, tell them who you are, what to expect, share your best content. It's all about this first impression. So please, at this stage, introduce yourself, set the expectations, start building that trust with them. Your welcome email can have a free resource, can have a summary of your best content, so you can establish yourself as the authority and set the tone for that first relationship. In the stage of segmentation, we want to learn more about who they are by encouraging them to take action, like clicking on a link, answering a survey. This way, we can tag and categorize them based on their interest for future emails. Engagements on stage 3 is all about building commitments, encouraging them to make their first purchase. You can use emails that are designed to get responses, clicks, shares, so that you can improve the reputation with your email systems. I usually add on any free content I do, free training, that first confirmation email. I always say reply to this to confirm you receive it, and I personally read it and reply back. Our next stage is ascension, where what we want to do here is to focus on turning these people into one-time buyers and into repeat customers. So this is where you offer on next logical product or service, or the first one, even though during engagements, I hope you were able to generate conversion. So relevance is key here. We have to show them their next step and why it makes sense now. So upsell emails, waitlist invitation for a following product if you have. And finally, the stage of reactivation. We want to re-engage inactive subscribers with curiosity and restart this cycle. So people that haven't bought anything or that haven't engaged with your emails in a while, we will use curiosity, we will use special offers to reconnect them and bring them back. This is a way to restart this cycle and convert them into active customers again. Each stage involves different types of emails. In indoctrination, as I said, you're going to welcome them. Segmentation, use click-based emails. Engagement to drive the first purchase. Ascension for a second purchase. And finally, the reactivation. So basic email marketing terms for you to understand: your subscriber, someone who opted in to receive your emails; your list, It's basically your database where you have your subscribers' email address and preferences. Segments are when you want to target specific groups, you will sort them by gender, interest, or an engagements level. Campaigns is each email that we send. Openings let you know if someone opened your email, obviously. Clicks when they click on the email links. Unsubscribes is when they decide to opt out. And bounces are emails that couldn't be delivered. They failed to reach the recipients. There are soft bounces that temporarily there's an issue because they have a full inbox, or the hard bounce, which is an invalid email address. We have two kinds of emails, the marketing emails and transactional emails. On marketing emails, basically these are promotional. They require people to subscribe. It includes your broadcast, your event reminders, your sequences. And then we have the transactional emails that serve to notify about a like, purchase confirmation, and account access. People don't need to subscribe to receive these. So the goals of email marketing are simple. Use email to promote products, share exclusive offers, introduce new items. All of this is around selling. The other goal is to retain customers. So you want an audience that's engaged, offering original value, tips, updates, and always build relationships. You have to foster the trust and connection with your subscribers. So we have 3 pillars to success that are basically segmentation, targeting the right audience, content quality, content that's valuable, and the frequency. How will you acquire subscribers? It could be online through opt-in forms, like basic details, name and email, offering free guides, webinars, or offline with sign-up cards, business cards, or QR codes. It's very important to be cleaning your list every 6 months, every 3 months, to remove inactive subscribers who don't engage. This way you will be able to improve deliverability. What's the life cycle of your subscriber? So you understand different stages that they might go through. So they subscribe today. Let's say, for example, they filled out a form, they opted into a lead magnet, and they open emails or they don't. If they do open emails, do they interact or do they don't? If they do interact, did they purchase? Did they not purchase? And if they unsubscribe, please don't feel like it's that they don't want your content. Some subscribers will leave, and that's okay. It doesn't mean they don't like the brand. They might just not need something different, and they might come back as well. So let's talk of type of emails, contents that you can send to be diverse, to keep your audience interested. And take some notes on this because I think it could be very helpful. We have educational content. You can share knowledge, tips, case studies to help your audience learn. For example, 5 steps to, or case study and behind the scenes of formulas, templates, checklists, industry terms, an email series on a specific topic, tools and strategies. All of these are educational content. You can also have human-centric content where you will tell stories about your journey, share your personal insights, celebrate your milestones. What's your story? Important dates, their significance, mistakes and successes you had in your business, how you overcame a challenge, what you did differently, decisions you're taking in your business, motivations, values, things that you do differently. We also have the generous content. Offer resources, offer free tools, helpful guides, add value. This could be an email summary of my most crucial content, a collaborative email with other experts that you've learned from them, a summary of important links and resources you have, a new template, assisting them in a decision-making process, interview with an expert. We also have promotional content. These you will use sales-focused content to introduce products, services, or time-limited offers. These are all your automated funnel emails, launch emails, flash offer emails, best products of the year emails, and your waiting list for a new launch. We have entertainment content. This could be more lighthearted stories, fun facts, relatable anecdotes, stories that have entertainment, how you solved a problem, a comment someone left you on social media, a comment someone left you on a training, a situation that happened during your webinar, something from your own personal life that you can incorporate on this email, or about a movie or a show. Then we have news. Here you will share relevant industry updates, like current news, new tools, strategies, special dates, trends, how to handle business matters, and the new whatever is trendy with your niche, right? We have also testimonials that you will use to build trust with customer reviews. And finally, but not least, interactive and engagements. I want you to ask them questions, seek feedback, create polls. What's their opinion? What's their most urgent need? What they want to learn next? If you could have a coffee with me, what would you ask me? What kind of products would be irresistible to you? Send controversial emails, open a debate, give them options, not just click and responses, right? So we can build this on many different tools: ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, GetResponse, Flowdesk, ConvertKit, and most of them are so famous, but I will teach you today inside Kajabi, the one I use. Before we dive in, some email marketing essentials. Your subject line. This is your first impression. Make it catchy, make it valuable. The tone you set. This is personal. This is not only social media. Be friendly. Send straightforward content, relevant content. Organize it in a logical way for them to read. And obviously, try to keep it engaging. Call to actions, be persuasive. When you're tracking, what can you track? Imagine your funnel. Everything is a funnel in business. Delivery rate. Out of the 100% of the database that you send, how many emails actually were delivered? Good. Aim here for 100%. Then we have your open rate. How many actually opened? Let's aim for 20 to 30%. Then the click-to rate. If you have links, how many people actually clicked? Let's aim for up to a 5%. And the conversion rate of those who clicked, how many actually purchased. And usually the global average conversion rate is a 3%. I really hope you have higher than that. So always be checking. Is my subscriber growth increasing? How much was delivered? Maybe there's a lot of hard bounce emails and you want to remove them. The open rate, your click-through rate, your unsubscribes, and finally your conversion rate. To be successful in email marketing, please set clear goals on what you want. Use a tone different from social media. Share the relevant content. Be transparent when you're selling. Don't purchase an email list. Use opt-in forms. Build your list. Be consistent on when you're sending content, and always test before sending it. Send it to yourself. Make sure all the links are working before you send it to your whole list. Email subject lines. What are the best practices? Avoid excessive punctuation like exclamation points. Don't use more than 50 characters. The limit is 140. Avoid writing with all caps and avoid spam trigger words like 100% free, earn money, limited time offer. Here's a list, if you want to screenshot right now, of certain words that can trigger a recipient spam filter. So to help get your emails to your contacts inbox, check the subject line for common words known to trigger spam filters. Take a screenshot of this if you need. What is spam? Basically, it's any email that a recipient did a request but still receives. So if people mark you as spam or your email provider flags you as spam, then your reputation will decrease and we won't arrive on others' inbox. So we always need permission and capture their emails on an opt-in form. You will see that every email has an unsubscribe button on top and on the bottom. When a recipient clicks unsubscribe, they are removed from all of your emails. It could be a broadcast, a sequence, or events emails. And these are the locations of the unsubscribe buttons on an email. They can't be removed. So now we talked about newsletters, and there are 3 types of emails in Kajabi that I want to explain to you. 3 kind of email campaigns. First of all, what is an email campaign? It's a planned series of emails designed to achieve one goal. Promote a product, drive signups, whatever you want. You create this content and you can schedule it ahead of time if you prefer. What are the types of emails? A broadcast. It's a one-off email sent at a scheduled time for one promotion or one announcement or one content of value. For example, a product launch, let's email this to all subscribers. And then we have sequences, a series of emails that is sent based on an action trigger. For example, someone signed up for a lead magnet, so they receive a series of emails after that. And there's also the event emails that we will talk about today that's based on a date. What do you want to happen before, during, or after that event? So email broadcasts, as I said, are sent immediately. Email sequences depend on when they opt in, and always define your time zone. Kajabi will allow you to design your email with HTML or simple text, but you will have templates with the visual editor and the classic editor for you to build this that looks very appealing. These are some of the templates, a screenshot, but we will dive in and see how it really works. What's included in the visual editor? You have different buttons, elements, text, image, social icons, countdown timers. You can even add video. You can customize how it's going to look on desktop and mobile, so it's responsive. So you're going to be able to design this however you prefer. So let's talk about how to create your email broadcast. And now we're going to dive in to Kajabi to build that. Remember to sign up to Kajabi with my affiliate link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi, and start building. What will we do? We will create the campaign, choose a broadcast, choose a template, design the content, and then an audience and schedule. So now we're inside Kajabi, and to create our first email broadcast, we're going to marketing, email campaigns. We're going to click on new email campaign and click email broadcast. You have different templates here and you can choose whichever you want. I'll go for simple text right now to show you. Email broadcast test. And the same content that we created on the newsletter, which is a different product inside Kajabi. It's not a simple email campaign because it's going to be on your websites and have the paywall break and all of that. This is not included on typical email campaigns. So as you can see, the first thing you do is choose who's going to receive it. You can define a custom segment based on different filters. However, for now, I'm going to click on contacts. I don't even have contacts here, but just so you know, you will choose or customize that segment. Click save and continue. And now what do we have? An internal title, the subject, and the preview text. So we will choose the same subject we used before. Get started with lead magnets, funnels, and Kajabi, and add a preview text here. And now I can click on edit content to design my email. So if I go to settings, I can choose the typography. I would keep that simple. I wouldn't change that. The color scheme, if I want a background, for example, on the site that we'll be able to see this on desktop only. If the header colors will change, we can also choose that. I'm just trying to show you things you can do. So let's go back to sections. And what can I add here? I have a text and a button, but I can always add an image if I want, buttons, logo, a video, a countdown based on an event. We will see that today as well. Social icons, a divider, the announcements, text and text, image with image, or image and text. So I'm not gonna customize a lot this. I just wanted you to make sure that you understand what you can really do here. And now let's add some content for you to see how it could look. So I always enjoy customizing the first name. How do you do that? If it's not there, click on personalize and choose first name here. And then we can start adding all our content. I'm just gonna copy and paste very quickly so that you have an idea of how everything works. There it is. And obviously this doesn't work like the newsletter, but I can add here my checkouts or the link to the newsletter in case I want to use a broadcast instead of the newsletter for this. If you want to add downloadable content, we can add a button, and here it says download a file, and you will upload your file right there. So I'm not going to do much more now. I just wanted to show you how to create a broadcast. I'm going to go back, and if I like how this looks, I can save it as a template so I don't have to rebuild every time if it already has my fonts, my colors, my tone of voice, and the structure I want to use for my own brand. And I always send a test email for myself. After I check that test email, I can add automations if you want. Like if someone clicks this link or opens this, then this happens. Open is not working that well after iOS and all these softwares have been changing how the privacy. However, the one with the links, click to link, you can add automations so that they go to an opt-in page. You tag them, unsubscribe them, whatever you want from a specific sequence. You can also create A/B testing, adding different titles and content here and preview text. So I'm going to click save and continue, and now I can edit the recipients or publish or schedule. Since I have no recipients, it's not allowing me right now to publish and schedule, but you will be able to schedule at the time that you prefer. So sign up to Kajabi with my affiliate link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi, and start building your first email broadcast. Now let's talk about email sequences. However, if you're following more of my trainings, maybe you've already seen my training on how to create a lead magnet funnel, where I dive in very profoundly on email sequences. I'd rather invite you to go back to this training on lead magnet funnels and check how the full email lead magnet funnel works for you to see email sequences. But I'll show you a bit around today and explain what it is all about. So what's new with email sequences? Basically, email sequences are a series of automated emails that are set to be sent at a specific time, depending on when people opted in. So what's new is that now you can add more than one email per day and define the time when they are going to receive it. And you can brand this automated email. There's no templates like the broadcast, but you can always brand them with your colors and your logo. Basically inside the Kajabi email templates branding settings. So to create this, we will dive into Kajabi right now to see it. But I just wanted to make sure you understand before that there are scheduling limits. An email sequence can be scheduled up to 3,650 days in advance. That's 10 years. So imagine this flexibility that will help you in planning a very long-term nurturing sequence and automating the engagements if you want. For each email sequence, please set the exact number of days after the subscription when the email is sent. You can always customize the timing there. This is a must, and the reason I'm adding an image of Brendon Bouchard here is because I usually teach this to my students or explain it to clients, and they're afraid of sending a lot of emails. However, in an event, in a Kajabi Hero Live event, Brendon said this is the sequence he uses, and he's built a more than $100 million online business. So please pay attention that you can add as many emails as you want. If your subscriber is interested, they're going to open them, they're going to read them, or maybe they weren't able to open one and they will open the other. So the basic deadline email sequence for when you're launching something, an offer, it's announce that offer and a deadline, send social proof, testimonials, success stories, send a long form email with a recap that has a detailed breakdown of all the benefits, a bonus email with an iPhone video explaining the offer, any added bonus you have, frequent asked questions. On that email, you're going to answer common questions to address objections. 72 hours left. That's 3 days left. Urgency, we need urgency. 48 hours left, another casual video if you want. 24 hours left, emphasize that deadline. And then final reminder, last day, stress the urgency, last call. That's the absolute last reminder before the offer closes. This is designed to guide subscribers toward making a purchase by using urgency and addressing their key factors. All right, so please do that. Besides that deadline email sequence for product launches, an automated nurture email sequence would usually have 5 to 7 days. If they opt into a lead magnet, go to my training on how to create a lead magnet funnel. You will deliver your lead magnets on day 1. Then the following 2 to 3 days, you will add more value. Here's your free resource. Here's how to implement the strategy. And then you will transition to an offer. Are you ready for more? See how others have achieved success with this. Join my paid program, my offer, my membership, whatever you want. Dive into Kajabi, sign up at mariataveras.com/Kajabi if you didn't already. And what we will do is create an email campaign, choose sequence, add the emails and the subscription trigger. Since I already have a training on lead magnet funnels, I'm not going to do the step-by-step thoroughly, but I'm going to show you one that we pre-built at some other point. We're inside the Kajabi dashboard and we're going to go to marketing email campaigns. And usually we would choose a new email campaign and then sequence. Remember, email sequences are a series of emails that are automated. I'm not going to build from scratch because I already have a pre-built one on my training on how to create a lead magnet funnel. You can go to the link below to get it. And I'm going to show you the one we activated. For that example, I did a lead magnet funnel where we had a free resource, which were 8 recipes that one of my clients did once. And after they download this free resource, they start receiving some valuable content until they are pitched the offer on her online course on Dominican recipes, a cooking course. So you can see that after you have your email sequence, you can add new emails to it up to, as I said, 10 years in advance. You can schedule content and every email you add will be here. Usually, as I said, what kind of emails will you add? The first delivery email, if this is for a lead magnet, a build engagements email, more value, product teaser, and final offer. So that's the example. If I click a new email, I can choose a template, or I can use the classic editor, or just choose a template that I have. And I can define on which day people will receive. If it's the immediate day, it's day 0. Internal title, subject, preview text, and design that email. So for example, on that first delivery email for my client, they were able to download the recipe book, right? Because they opted in for it. But then on the final emails, we started pitching the offer for her online course. What's included, enroll now button, okay? So that's how you create a sequence. If you want to go step by step, please find my training on how to create a lead magnet funnel. You have a trigger. When people submit a form, they do receive this. I can have an unsubscribe trigger. When people purchase my offer, unsubscribe them from the sequence so that they don't receive sales pitch emails. All right. So that's it on email sequences. Let's go to the final event email in Kajabi. Let's talk about event emails in Kajabi. Kajabi provides a versatile tool for us to schedule communications based on a specific date, making it great for time-sensitive activities like webinars, product launches, and promotional sales. We can choose a set date and time, and depending on that date, people can receive information before, during, or after that event. And we are able to also track in the reports on what happens, which emails they open. So inside Kajabi, we just have to define what kind of event we're creating and add countdowns to landing pages. And how do people come to this event? They sign up to a form, they purchase an offer. So yes, it can be a paid webinar as well that you will use these event emails to do. So inside Kajabi, and we will dive in on how to do it right now. Inside marketing, we will create our event and add all the emails, registration, confirmation reminders, and follow-up emails as well. If you want to create, for example, a paid webinar offer, to do this, we have to create that offer first and then add an automation that subscribes them to the events so people can pay on a checkout and start receiving the confirmation to a paid webinar as well. So that's how you sell access to a webinar in Kajabi. Create the event, add all your emails. For example, if it's a Zoom link, but it's a paid event, you can create your full event. And we're going to do one example now, and then connect that to an automated offer. So when people pay, they purchase from you. What do we need to do inside Kajabi? Create our event, title that event, set the date, the time, and the time zone. Define if it's one time or recurring, if you're doing an evergreen webinar, for example, and I have trainings on that as well. And finally, add all the emails. So let's start building inside Kajabi now. So I'm inside Kajabi, and to create events emails, I'm going to go to marketing and events. And let's start creating our first event. I'm going to click on get started. For this example, let's imagine I'm going to launch a free webinar to then pitch the offer of my keto diet membership. So let's add right now my webinar. It's the keto diet webinar. It's going to be on October 31st at, let's say, 1 p.m. Eastern time, right? So I'm going to click save. If this was a repeat event and I want to repeat every hour, every 24 hours, weekly, monthly, years, or whatever, I can do that. So let's click save. And now I can add all emails here. So for this example, I'm going to add 3 emails: a confirmation email when they sign up, a reminder email one day before, and a follow-up email to sell my pitch after the event, after the webinar passes. So I'm going to click on add email. And let's say at time of registration, and we're going to put the subject here, you're in, and I'll add my content. Thank you for registering, and all the details, the link for Zoom, and what we will cover. I'm going to click save, and there I have my first email at time of registration. I'm going to add another email that will be the reminder email one day before. So let's put here, before the event, one day. I can add 24 hours as well if I want. And let's add the content here. Our class is just a day away. Here's your reminder to join us and all the information. And finally, you can add as many emails as you want. This is just an example. Oh, this can't be one day because that's tomorrow on when I'm recording this. So let's just put 7 hours before, just for you to be able to save it. And finally, the add email, that this will be after the event, and we can do this one day after the event, for example. And let's put keep your keto journey going. And here's the content, so that we are basically selling our membership here. And you can add anything you want to those emails. So how do we subscribe people to this? It can be that they pay an offer and we add an automation. It could be that they fill an opt-in form, or that you manually add them from your contact list. I don't have contacts, so I can't show you now this, but basically automations in Kajabi are how you do all of this. For example, since we have the offer that we created for newsletter, add automation. If offer is purchased, then register to event. I don't know why it's not allowing me to register right now. Well, because I don't have an active account. This is a demo account. But basically you add an automation to register to events. And that's how you set events emails on Kajabi. So now it's time for you to do your homework. And basically, what will you do? First of all, sign up to Kajabi with my affiliate link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi, to redeem all my bonuses, and start testing. First, create a broadcast email, a compelling subject line, one link if you want, and send a test email to yourself. Then try an event email. Add an event, put a date and time, and practice adding the before the confirmation, the before the event, and the follow-up email after the event. And finally, practice doing an email sequence which starts at day 0 to welcome a subscriber, another email that adds valuable content, and a final email that encourages an action. If you want my feedback or have any questions, please leave comments below or go to the Facebook group and share the screenshots with us. You now have everything you need to build engaging newsletters and powerful email campaigns that connect with your audience and drive results. So please start taking action today and put your skills into practice. If you're ready to dive even deeper, sign up using my link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi, and access all my exclusive bonuses. Remember, between October 31st and November 11th, 2024, there's a special offer of 50% off Kajabi for the first 12 months, and you can supercharge your business with my exclusive bonuses. Thank you so much for joining this training. I would love to hear the thoughts. Please share any takeaways, feedback, or questions in the comments. Your input helps me create even better content for you and others. I appreciate your time and can't wait to see what you accomplish with your new skills. Let's build those amazing newsletters and email campaigns and support our own communities. Thank you so much for being here.